Welcome to the Career Tipper Podcast, hosted by professional development author and coach Michele Beatty. The Career Tipper Podcast shares career advancement tips and resources for a variety of industries to assist professionals to keep their soft and technical skills recharged, competitive, and hire ready.
Welcome to episode 4 of Career Tipper Podcast, season 1 of Skills Recharged. I'm your host, Michele Beatty, professional development author and coach. During this episode, I'm talking about artificial intelligence, also known as AI. Many blue-collar, white-collar, and new-collar professionals may need to acquire artificial intelligence skill set to remain competitive and hire ready in their industry of choice. I'm sharing a general snapshot of artificial intelligence impact as a skill that may help you commit to defining a starting point to determine if developing a skill set in AI would be beneficial for your career. Remember, acquiring some skill sets is primarily about gaining the knowledge to be able to understand and effectively contribute solutions and strategies to your workplace, more than being able to complete the tasks related to the skill daily. In Forrester Research's report, Predictions 2019 Artificial Intelligence, No Pain, No Gain with Enterprise AI, the Forrester analyst noted 2/3 of AI decision makers struggle with finding and acquiring AI talent, and 83% struggle with retention. The talent shortage goes beyond technical and data science. Firms need industry, social, legal, customer experience, and operational expertise to train, manage, and trust AI systems. By 2030, as many as 375 million workers, or roughly 14% of the global workforce, may need to switch occupational categories as digitization, automation, and advances in artificial intelligence disrupt the world of work. Teach AI citizens and specialists to work together is a featured point in PwC's 2019 AI predictions. As PwC predicted last year, upskilling non-AI professionals to work with AI has become a crucial part of workforce strategy. As AI spreads, most of a company's employees will need training to become AI citizen users. They'll learn how to use the company's AI-enhanced applications, support good data governance, and get expert help when needed. The more specialized group, perhaps 5 to 10% of the workforce, should receive further training to become citizen developers. Line of business professionals who are power users can identify use cases and data sets and work closely with AI specialists to develop new AI applications. Finally, a small but crucial group of data engineers and data scientists will do the heavy lifting to create, deploy, and manage AI applications. In Gail F. Cooper's article, 8 Job Skills That Are in High Demand in 2019, one of the skills that Sue Harbor, Senior Associate Director at the University of California, Berkeley's Career Center, talked about gaining experience in artificial intelligence. She said, artificial intelligence sounds like something out of a Terminator movie, but really it's the ability of a computer program or technology to think and learn by making predictions based on past use. To work in AI, your background should include expertise in big data, data visualization, Java, Python, Spark, and SAS computer languages, Harbor says. According to a snippet from a Bloomberg's article, Billionaire has a new goal for his 17,000 workers: learn to code. Rakuten Incorporated may soon expect its more than 17,000 employees to know how a computer compiles a program and understand the difference between a CPU and a GPU. One is the brains of a PC, and the other runs the graphics. Underpinning the entry-level ability to code is mandatory. An ability to write Python code or dissect the differences between 4th and 5th generation wireless networks isn't something that most tech companies would treat as a prerequisite for a non-operations role. While the World Economic Forum estimates that more than half of workers are going to need significant training by 2022. Few seem to be following the lead of companies such as Nokia, which has plans to make familiarity with machine learning mandatory. SAS, a company that is a leader in analytics, defines machine learning as a specific subset of AI that trains a machine how to learn. While many machine learning algorithms have been around for a long time, the ability to automatically apply complex mathematical calculations to big data over and over, faster and faster, is a recent development. Here are a few widely publicized examples of machine learning applications you may be familiar with: self-driving Google car, online recommendation offers such as those from Amazon and Netflix, and fraud detection. Another subset is deep learning. Deep learning changes how you think about representing the problems that you're solving with analytics. It moves from telling the computer how to solve a problem to training the computer to solve the problem itself. For example, deep learning is used to classify images, recognize speech, detect objects, and describe content. Systems such as Siri and Cortana are powered in part by deep learning. Thanks for listening. I do want to know if you plan on recharging your skills to include artificial intelligence. You can get in touch with me at careertipper.com, on Instagram and Facebook at careertipper, and on Twitter at careertipper1.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Career Tipper Podcast. We're grateful for our listeners. For more resources about how to keep your skills recharged, visit careertipper.com. Follow Michele on Instagram and Facebook at Career Tipper and on Twitter at CareerTipper1. Until next time, stay curious.